Hello, this video is about income tax return e-filing demonstration. Myself, Dr. Abbas Vattoli, Assistant Professor, Amal College of Advanced Studies, Nilambur. This tutorial discusses about income tax return basics, editing your profile in the e-filing portal, entering income details and deductions, filing of Form 10E, and finally, e-filing and e-verification of income tax return. Let's begin with the basics. Who need to file income tax return? If your total income, that is taxable income, exceeds the minimum taxable limit, that is 2,50,000 for other individual, 3 lakh for senior citizens, and 5 lakh for super senior citizen, you are legally required to file income tax return. And in some other cases, even if your total income does not exceed the threshold limit, but you are eligible for some refund from the income tax, then also you are required to file your income tax return. Then what are the benefits of filing income tax return? Predominantly, income tax return is the proof of your income. And also in certain cases, especially in the case of business, if you are suffering business loss, then you have to file your income tax return. Then only you will be able to set off your losses from the future profit, if any. And what if not filed? Normally the due date or the last date for filing income tax return is July 31st. If you fail to file the income tax return on that date, you will be liable to pay penalty. If your income is less than 5 lakh, the penalty is 1,000 rupees. If your income is more than 5 lakh and you delay your income tax return up to 31st December of the assessment year, then the fine is rupees 5,000, and if you delay beyond that time, then the penalty is rupees 10,000. Now we can go to the live demo of e-filing. First, you have to go to the e-filing website, that is Income Tax India efiling.gov. Then you have to log in. If you are first time user, you have to create an account first, then only you can log in. After entering your user ID and password, you have to type the CAPTCHA code. It is a security purpose. If you forgot your password, you have the option to reset your password using Aadhaar OTP. That is the easiest way. Now select this filing of income tax return. I choose to file with a fresh form. Now choose the assessment year, that is 2020-21, and choose the ITR 1 that is applicable for salaried assessee. Choose the original revised return. Choose prepare and submit online because it is the easiest way to submit your income tax return. Here select this bank account after verifying for refund, credit, and press continue. Then they will ask for your permission to take the data from your previous return as well as the PAN database for pre-filling this tax form. So go to the part A. Here all the details are pre-filled from your previous return. So just verify it. If correct, no, don't make any changes. If it is any errors are there, you can make changes here. Then go there, and if you are filing this income tax return just because you have made 1 crore transaction in your bank account, so a TDS of 2% will be deducted and you want to claim it back, then you have to select yes here, otherwise select no. Then every time you can save a draft because it is a good practice to save the draft, so when next time or if internet connectivity is lost, the data will be saved there and you can continue from the position where you were first. Then see, this is the second part. You have to enter the salary details here. So all the salary details are available in your tax statement that is submitted along with your February tax bill to the treasury. This is the tax statement. Here salary is shown as 14,37,681. So you have to enter that details here, 14,37,681. And you go down and you can see that here standard deduction is system calculated, that is 50,000 now for salaried employees. Here professional tax you write here. This info is also available in your tax statement, that is 2,500 for 1 year. Now go down, and if you have a house loan or home loan, that interest is deductible here. So select self-occupied, and interest on borrowed capital, it is available in the tax statement. In this case it is to 29,174. So just type it, 29,174. And if you have any other income, choose it here, any other, then you have to mention the description for this, and a amount you have to put it here. This info will also be there in your tax statement, that is 6930 in this case. So I have typed that amount also. This the part for deduction. You have to write the ATC deduction total here. There will be separate item, don't mind about it. Go to down and find the total of ATC, that is 1,59,991. 1,59,991 you type it here. If you have any other deductions eligible listed here, you can write it down. Here one thing, the new pension scheme or contributory pension scheme members are eligible for additional 50,000 deduction in respect of their contribution. So if first you have to write your NPS contribution in the ATC part, if 1,50,000 is exceeded, because maximum limit is 1,50,000, so the balance you can write it here, ATCCD 1B. So here you will get deduction up to 50,000 in addition to this 1,50,000 quota in ATC. Then if you have medical insurance, then ATD separate you have to fill it here. You can see it here. This is the schedule of ATD. And similarly, if you have donations to CMRDF or PMRDF etc., then you have to go for the schedule ATG also. In my case, I have a donation to ATG, so I am going there and I have to fill the details there. So first you have to fill the name of the donee. So it is Kerala CMRDF. Just mention that. Address, I am putting it as Thiruvananthapuram. You can also include the detailed address here, no problem. Then the same I am giving it here, Thiruvananthapuram. Then we have to select the state, that is Kerala, and pin code. You have to check in the Google, then you will see the PAN number details and as well as the pin code and address for this CMRDF fund. 695001. 695001. You have to give that detail. 001. Then PAN number of the donee. You have to copy it from here and paste it on the required columns. AAGD 0584M. That is the PAN card number. If you make donation in cash, you will be eligible only for deduction of 2,000 rupees. If it is in other form, your full amount will be eligible. So just go to your tax statement and you can see how much amount you have contributed to that. So here this amount is 46,697. 46,697. So enter that amount here. 46,697 is the amount applicable for the donation. So after this we can go back to this column. I have entered all the details relating to my tax now, and if you have mediclaim, you have to enter the details here. And now tax paid and verification. Here you can see that I have made a total TDS of 1,16,280, and in this case, I have arrears of salary, so I have to enter the details of arrears of salary. So for this purpose, details of relief under section 89. So it is here, it is asked as relief under 89, how much amount is eligible for relief. because in my case I have arrears. So this is also be seen along with the your tax statement that is usually filed along with your last February salary bill. So in my case, I am eligible for a relief of 52,587. So I have to write it here, 52,587. And finally, I can save the draft. That is a good practice. Regularly save your draft, so you will not miss any already entered data. Now, if I go back and I can see that the tax paid is 1,16,280, tax payable is also 1,16,280, and so no amount refund is eligible and no amount is payable. So this is an ideal situation. I don't have to pay anything because all taxes are already deducted as TDS, and so my filing is complete. So just verify your bank details and select here self, and here you just type the place of your address and then go for verification. You have three ways to verify. If your PAN card details, the Aadhaar mobile number is correct, you can go for the first option. You can verify your income tax return now itself using Aadhaar OTP. That is the easiest way. If you have on internet banking, then also you can choose the first option and do it now. If you do not want to e-verify right now, then you can select the second one. That is, you will e-verify later, that is within 120 days. If your mobile number is not correct in Aadhaar, you can correct it by contacting an Aadhaar sender, and then after correcting the mobile number, you can come back here and verify your e-returns. And if you do not want to e-verify, you can send it by post to the central processing center, then you can also verify your return. I am choosing the first option and clicking next and preview and submit. So in that case, it is asking for some details, mediclaim. So I am not claiming any mediclaim, so I am selecting it as not claiming any mediclaim, because in my case I am not claiming any mediclaim. Now I click the preview and submit. Here it is asking another question, whether you have made any deposit relating to this. So I am selecting no, because it is not applicable for me. So I am again trying to that preview and submit. Now it is okay, I can submit it. So this is my income tax return. I am only verifying that whether I have to pay any tax or not. So I can check, ensure that my returns are correct. If there is something errors or this wrong, there is no problem. You can revise the return anytime before the last date. Amount payable is 0 and refund is 0. This is the verification I am making right now, and now going for submit. So in this time I have been asked to select the verification. So here I am choosing the Aadhaar OTP. So I clicking Aadhaar OTP for e-verification. Now just click OK. Now I will have been received an OTP. I have received my OTP, so I am typing it here. So and submit. If I submit it, it says that return submitted successfully. Now my return process including verification is complete. So this is the way you have to file your return. Now I can check that whether my returns are e-filed. My account I have chosen e-file returns. So income tax return I have submitted. Then I can see that my return is saved successfully. You can check that it is successfully e-verified. This is the income tax return for 2020-21, and once it is ITR is processed, all other previous returns are processed. If any refund is available, you will get refund, and also you will get an SMS. Here in our case, we are claiming relief under section 89 with respect to arrears of salary received. So in addition to the income tax return, we have to file an income tax form, that is form 10E. So go to the e-file income tax forms and Then you have to select form 10E, then you have to select the assessment year, then prepare and submit online, then continue. Then here you have to fill your details. Most of the details are pre-filled, so don't mind about it. Now select the residential status and select Annexure 1 and then save draft and go to the next page. So this is the Annexure 1. Here you have to fill the details. So these details are available in the arrear statement or form 10E submitted along with your tax statement in the month of February for claiming your last salary. So here this is the calculation details. The total income is 6,95,393, 6,95,393, and it is asking for arrear amount received, that is 4,70,847, 4,70,847. Then it is asking for tax as per column 3, that is 1,68,867, 867, and then it is asking for tax as per column item 1, that is 53,642, 53,642. Then you have to fill the previous or arrear salary details here. First details will be available in the tax statement again, and here it is saying that 2016-17 you have received some arrears, 16-17. So the total income is system calculated, and you take the amount of arrear received, 9,858, 9,858, and total tax on that period, that is 50,915, 50,915. Then to add more rows, click add, then select the next year, that is 2017-18, and at that period total income is calculated by the system. Arrear received is 3,81,869, 869, and tax on total income on that period, that is 0. Then amount paid is 44,150, 44,150. Then add more rows here. This is 2018-19, and arrear received in that year is 79,120, 120, and tax paid in that month is 49,044. So the systems is calculated, and you can see that the refund eligible is 52,587. This is matching with our earlier calculation. Now we are correct, and so we can preview and submit. So we can just see the details, and amount is 52,587. That is matching with our earlier filed details. So I am going to submit it. I press submit, and it says that form 10 has been submitted, and a email confirmation is sent. So this is the way we have to make the submissions to the online. Here also I can verify that whether my form submission is available here or not. I have submitted form 10E, so this form 10E is now here, and it is now e-filed successfully. So I have to do nothing else. So the process is complete. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.